Mukherjee once again in SS Public School. Today we are going to start a new lesson in this particular chapter, in this particular session. So this new lesson is chapter number 8, Our Surroundings. Children, you are aware of your surroundings. There is some living things, there is some non-living things. There are different kinds of materials or possessions are there, things are there, non-living things are there, in which we can easily be sort this particular things as non-living thing and living things itself. So the environment consists of abiotic and biotic components. Environment means our surrounding, and our surrounding contains abiotic and biotic components. Abiotic components are air, water, light, soil, temperature, and the biotic components are plants and animals. Though these animals and plants, we are getting the different types of materials such as chair, table, desk, duster, these from plants. Okay, when we cut the wood and the wood is changed into different types of materials, thus we are getting the things from biotic components, and from abiotic components we are made up of wholly, means we are composed of abiotic components in our body. As we know that our body is made up of five elements. Okay, it will be in detail when you are after 12th standard. If you study about your soul, your whole evolution, you will be able to understand this thing. So I am just closing this chapter right now. So I will be continuing with abiotic and biotic components. So biotic components are the things which are there in the environment, which are plants and animals, and abiotic components are the air, water, light, soil and temperature. Now the interaction between biotic and abiotic components are basically dependent on its different types of composition, decomposition. Microorganisms decompose the plants and the animals and mix into the soil. Thus the mixture, interaction of biotic and abiotic components came into existence. Now we know that when there is a abiotic and biotic component, they are interdependent with each other in the system itself, and they give, and one major system is giving rise to another major system in the environment itself. Now we will learn about habitat. What do you mean by the habitat? The habitat is an immediate and natural environment of the plant or the living organisms which provides them food, shelter, light, air, place to breed and to eat, and many more things, place for cultivation of different plants, just like human. This is what we call the habitat. And what do you mean by adaptation? Adaptation is a term in which is used for habitat itself, and it is just the features of the plants and animals which help them to survive in a particular habitat, such as eating food or living in the environment, or reproduce, breed, or to make shelter, or to take light from the natural sources, air, water. They are called adaptation. Now the body of a camel is adapted to live in a hot desert because that of a polar bear is not. Polar bear is not able to feed or able to take food in the desert environment, but camel will have the ability because it is adapted to that particular environment itself. So this is how the adaptation of habitat and adaptation of this particular animals are being explained here in this particular chapter. Now I will tell you some changes occurs in the organism over a short period of time and enables it to adjust into small changes in their surrounding. These changes are called the assimilation. So this is assimilation. These changes are called assimilation when you go in high mountain region, you may experience difficulty in breathing some days, but after a few days, the body acclimatizes to the charge, to the changed condition, and do not face any difficulty anymore. So, for some changes means an organism when goes to a new environment, it makes some difficulty to set up there or adjust over there. It's a normal thing, but after a few days, it will make you to adjust there in some or the other way. This is what we call the asymmetization thing. Now, kind of habitats. There are different kinds of habitat present on the earth, which are defined into terrestrial and aquatic. Habitats are terrestrial and aquatic. Terrestrial means related to the ground, okay, and aquatic means related to water. So these two things are very much important because we have here in the earth land and water area. So the kinds of the habitat which we have here as terrestrial and aquatic. The terrestrial is again divided into desert, mountains, grassland, forest, and the aquatic is defined as fresh water and salt water. Fresh water is again divided into ponds, river and lake, and the salt water is divided into sea and oceans itself. Okay, so this is how we have to go through this particular lesson. I hope so this particular introduction is very interesting for you to come to this particular video, and you have liked it very much. And if you have any comment in any place, you can comment in the comment section. If you have done any mistake, please remind me. And if you want to contact me for any problem in your lesson, please contact me in the contact number, WhatsApp number, and you can comment in the comment section. Till then, take care and stay blessed, and